I guess there is an element that we don't see yet, which is coming, that some years ago it was called consumerization of IT. So what I think there might be coming is the learning in the living room. So maybe at some point the video conferencing unit, which is known as a big screen with an integrated camera and some loudspeakers, will be your home TV. And so you can switch between watching TV or watching YouTube or watching Instagram or TikTok and actually going into a Zoom meeting from your university. And that all from your own sofa. I guess that's the biggest technology shift that I'm seeing actually. And this will come together in a way, let's say, there's a football match or cricket match, yeah? And you are looking at that on your TV, but in parallel you are on that TV with your small little icons on Zoom. And so you can speak to your neighbor that is normally 100 kilometers away or in another country. So you speak to him while you both watch the same game. And that will be, I guess, happening also in teaching in the future. So that people can chat to each other without disrupting actually the professor. It's technology-wise already possible in Zoom and in many other solutions, and it's fun. And the fun in the education has to be there. And that's the next big thing that is going to disrupt Zoom. Who's the first one who can adapt all these elements? We have a lot of them already, from TikTok, from Instagram, artificial intelligence, MT, machine translation. Who can adapt that first? First, of course, I think it's the future itself. There will be no going back. There will be no avoidance of technologies that enable these hybrid schoolings. The long-term view is, from my point of view and Zoom's point of view, that it's here to stay, and I'm happy to be able, with Zoom together, to shape this part of the future, because what we see here in the university is already state of the art of today, and that is advanced if you compare that to today's schools. Even if you compare that to a normal university, I see more here than I see in normal universities, so it's quite good. I'm impressed. Yeah, I think a bigger issue, and we can see that here as well, is not everything is digitized. Most of the things are digitized here. We see still an analog whiteboard here. Still, the analog whiteboard here in the room is being captured by a technology called Captivo, which is a great technology, and I love it. I think the next evolution will be that you have big interactive screens, which are whiteboard screens, and the level where Zoom is we will never be a hardware provider. So we have to build something that makes it easy to get these hardware devices, the digital whiteboards as a sample, into the meetings as a natural participant in a meeting. We will do that over our platform play, as we would call it. And Miro is one of the big players at the moment that everybody heard already, everybody tests already, and yes, we are helping to bring that into the Zoom meeting environment. There are other elements which we would call the offline content, which is not the live meeting as you know from Zoom, where you will be able to share documents, have them in file locations that you decide to, so that you have an experience before the meeting, maybe to prepare the meeting, and you have something like the after the actual lecture, you have also a past meeting experience where you can maybe look at the recording, maybe you want to edit the recording, and maybe you want to review the content if there was a PowerPoint or a slideshow.